Hey guys, Rhett here with Section 8 Real Estate Investing. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm going to come at you with another great question that was brought to us by one of our viewers. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos that we're coming out with. Got a lot of good stuff always on the channel. Want to keep you guys informed. So, today's video is about Section 8 and whether we want to invest in urban areas or residential areas. Which one's better? It was a great question by one of our viewers, and I wanted to address it. I addressed it in their comments, and I also want to address it in a video because for those of you who don't read the comments, it's very important. Now, when it comes to urban versus residential investing, you're talking about two totally different kinds of investments, right? You're talking about urban investments, which a lot of times can be apartment buildings, commercially. You're talking about, dual zoned areas where there's a lot of commercial, there might be some industrial and then some residential. You're talking about busy streets, noise, you're talking amongst businesses, schools, grocery stores, everything, okay? Very urban. We all know what urban is. Residential, we're talking more about, maybe outside of the city, we're talking suburbs, more suburban areas, less noise, less businesses. So when it comes to Section 8, what are your Section 8 tenants more likely to rent? And I'll tell you from my personal experience, it is a lot easier to fill Section 8 rental properties with tenants in residential areas. Now, I'll tell you why. From my personal findings, a lot of tenants that are in the Housing Choice Voucher Program, right, which we refer to a lot in our other videos, which basically is a Section 8 housing voucher. A lot of times these tenants are either in urban areas and are looking to get out of urban areas into more residential areas, or have already been living in residential areas but are moving or are looking for a new home. The Housing Choice Voucher Program is rare, and it's rare. It's highly sought after, right? It's very hard to get one of these vouchers, and these vouchers are very coveted because these vouchers allow families, right, larger families, to move into single family homes with their entire family, right? So you're not in an apartment style living, you're not in condo style living. And although there's nothing wrong with that, it's a lot nicer for these tenants to have their own driveway or their own garage, their own land, their own home, right? Quiet. It is a drastic change from the urban setting. Also, a lot of times, and I hate to say this, but urban Section 8 rentals can be gross, right? In a lot of cities, things are run down, especially when it comes to opportunities for living for tenants who have Section 8 rental vouchers. So the residential homes that all my investor friends that you guys are putting on the market where you're aiming at Section 8 tenants, the residential options fly off the table. And that is because a lot of these tenants are looking for nice, quiet rentals, right? Put yourself in those shoes. Where would you rather live? Would you rather live in a 2-bedroom apartment in downtown in your city? Or would you rather live maybe 15-20 minutes outside of the city in a 2 or 3-bedroom home on half an acre of land, right? And obviously, right, different strokes for different folks, but when it comes to getting these rentals off the market, which is your sole objective as a real estate investor, is getting your property rented, right? We don't want to be holding our properties, paying holding costs on empty vacant units. We want to get these things rented as fast as possible. And I truly believe that the easiest way to do that is by going after residential opportunities, residential options. Now, that's not saying that urban Section 8 rental property doesn't rent fast, right? It still can. It's just not as highly sought after, especially when you're talking about a lot of people who are in the Housing Choice Voucher Program have families, they have kids. They want yards. They want to be able to play ball in the yard. They want to be able to take the dog for a walk. They don't want to be in an incredibly urban situation where there is no yard, where you're on the 8th floor of an apartment building, with a playground 4 blocks away. It's just not ideal for these tenants, as it wouldn't be ideal for me, and it might not be ideal for you, especially if you have young kids. So take that in consideration if you are given the opportunity to invest between urban and residential. Guys, and thanks for watching. As always, I'm Rhett. We will see you next time.